Welcome, folks. I've been out and about. Flea markets, yard sales, antique stores, thrift stores, eBay. Finding some more old school gold. Come check it out. Look at the goodies we got. Retro, vintage, old school gold. Well, howdy, folks. Been out and about, finding old retro, old school stuff, antiques. Getting into collecting, and I love to fish 'em. Collecting fish, that's my gig. So, I know I love watching this stuff. Trying to perfect these things as I go along. Speak up. Keep my elbows on the table. But I enjoy watching these things, so hopefully you do too. So let's get started. Spoon plug. I know you've been seeing us fishing spoon plugs on our channel. Jason, yeah. Click up to the, I don't know if you're using your remote on the Roku or whatever, or you're sitting there doing it on your phone or it's your mouse on a computer. Get to where you can get to the channel. You know, just click on it. Stuff will come up, go across. Where you see my thumb, go to that, and go to playlists, and check out these lures. And we got one just on Jason catching stuff on the spoon plug. They still make them. You can still get them in 32 colors, I think, maybe 33. Something like that. But got a hold of an old one because I noticed these old ones, the newer ones, only got that one ring to tie it to. Now, back in the day, these were made to go certain depths. And each size went to a different depth. Well, that's all right, but as you're moving along, you know, it gets shallower. Well, you can hook to this other one. Fish it shallower. Now, why they did away with that, I don't know. But if you're looking to try out some spoon plugs, you might want to check out some older ones, because the new ones work. You can see it on our channel. Jason really loves these things, come in so many colors, does well with them. But for some reason, they did away with that. And there's a bigger version. It's got 3. So I thought, well, I'm going to get the ones with 2. Try it out. Now, some of the other ones, because they're brand new, they're not some kind of antiques. I drilled mine out, little holes, and made it so I can adjust them. But I don't really mess with it because Jason's so into fishing them that I stay away from it. You know, it gives me a chance to put some other stuff on the show. So I know they work because wearing me out. Gotta grab the phone, go video him. Yeah, I love it. And this is the old version, where you could adjust it. Pretty sweet. Of course, red and white. Can't beat that. So many old lures that are red and white. Amazing. Think it's a good color? The spoon plug. Old school lure. Structural fishing master Buck Perry come up with these long before I was around. You know, like I said, they come in little guys that are supposed to be for shallow, and great big guys that are supposed to be for seriously deep. And mostly they trolled them, but they did cast them, and that's all we're doing with them is casting them. So they work good. And can't wait to try that out, because look at that. You can adjust it. Brilliant. I don't know why they changed it. It's like anything. Why? You say, why did they change that? Probably because you got to put an extra ring in there. And that's pretty cool. All right. What else we got? We got some headings. This is a, I think I got the glasses on. Slide them on the nose. Firetail Sonic by Hidden. Little crankbait. Deep diver by the looks of it. Kind of like a rattle trap, but just a solid body, no rattle in it. But deep diving, small lure. I'll probably put some orange on that. You know I am. Can't leave it be. Make them lightning bolts orange, and off I go. And of course the tail is orange. Yeah, so maybe I would try it just the way it is. And, you know, I'm gonna put the. You already know me, don't you? I'm gonna get that Sharpie marker out. Make them lightning bolts orange. Gonna catch fish on that. Gotta love Hidden. Especially when you're doing YouTube. You don't have to remember or guess what you're fishing with, because it says it right on there. In letters that you can read. Some of these lures are like, what does that say? Here's another one. I don't know if there's something not quite right about that one or what, but he seems to be missing a piece in the front. Came as a set of a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I flipped through on the eBay on the computer, and you know, when you get a whole set of stuff together and it's a decent price and free shipping, jump on it. But anyway, I think there's something not quite right about that guy, but we'll fish him anyway. Something missing on the front of that dude. But good color. We'll fish him. Here's another one here. Maybe that's what it is. It's these guys. But no, I don't. That one looks different. Might be more like a jig and rattle trap or something, that one. Maybe it's got a different name too, you know, you could read it. I just said you can read it. Hidden Sonic. Okay. It is different. Like rattle trap. I don't know what went on there. Rattle trap. And these are Firetail Sonics like the other one. Let's see if I got that on there. So I'll flip it over, don't it? Hidden Firetail Sonic. I love Hidden. Look at that. Red and white and black, orange tail. Gonna catch some fish on that. Never fished them. Never had them when I was younger. My dad mostly bait fished, and it took me a while to accumulate some decent lures. And then you lose them, especially with toothy critters. That's cool. Here's another Hidden. This one. This is kind of like a. I don't know if this is a Hidden or not. Maybe I spoke too soon. Usually it says it right on the belly. I know a Hidden made something like this, but I guess that ain't a Hidden. If this was a Hidden, it would say. But anyway, this is kind of like an Arbogast Tipsy. And a Hidden did one on its side too, which I'm thinking I didn't need to remember what that was because it would say it. Oh, wait a minute, we got some on hand. I guess quite a few companies did this act. I understand they copied each other quite a bit. True Temper Shad. True Temper. Thought that was like a hardware company. Look at that. But it's on the side. Hidden did this. Arbogast did this. And True Temper. And that's a quality bait there. That's well built. And I mean, who copied who? Because look at the hardware on that old bugger. Somebody did that a long time ago. Look at that wire on the end. You dig down and then the bill won't be digging in the dirt. That little wire will be. Let's see if I can get it so you can see that. Against my beard maybe. And that beard's good for something. Well, it'll be against your beard, Santa. Like a wounded minnow. Yeah, gonna catch some fish on that. True Temper. Gotta look that up. I don't know much about that. Like I know much about anything. I can catch fish. I know how to catch fish. Arbogast. Now this is more what I like. Arbogast. Sputterbuzz. Sputterbuzz. Got a buzzbait blade. And then a floating lure. Perch. Yeah, gonna get some fish on that. I've had these before. And caught fish on them, and eventually you lose it. That's what happened to mine. Lost it. Probably some toothy crew. Yeah, tough to fish topwater with a leader, especially when you stop it. This is a stop and start kind of thing. It's aimed to throw it out there, just let it sit. A lot of people don't do that. Buzzbait, you can't do that. Sink. This guy, you can't. Just let it sit. Start it up. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Stop it. Zzz, 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 zzz. I know, louder. Go overgrown hornet. Yeah. Butterbuzz. Gonna catch a fish on that. That's gonna be fun, isn't it? Yeah. Arbogast. Probably came along with that. Gig. A bomber. Yeah, I know I got enough bombers. Did well with bombers, so you can get these pretty dang cheap. These are from the 40s, like World War II era. Looks like a bomb, don't it? Yeah. A couple guys were looking to come up with something they could fish deep down where the fish were. Get that lure down there. And it kind of goes down, 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 and up it goes. And caught some nice fish on that. You can see that on our channel. Go to the click up on your remote or your mouse. Get that line to come up with all the icons, and there's my thumb, bandage thumb. Yeah, cutting edge stuff. Hit that, go to playlists and go to check out these lures. And there's one, well, two actually, doing the bomber as part of the show. One caught a big pike on one. I mean, talk about getting confidence in a lure. Chucking it. Jason kept catching them fish on them spoon plugs. I'm like, bomber's gotta work, you know? And I said, boom! That thing just stopped dead in its tracks. Woo! Then the next morning, I was catching quite a few fish on bomber. They work. I know. It's a fish swimming backwards, but it works. Luckily, fish ain't that bright. Look at these guys. This one is from Ranowski. And this was designed by Guido Hibden. Guido. Another one to show you too. Guido, back in the day, Angler of the Year, came up with different things. I got the frog here too somewhere. Frog. Came out of that package. This is called a double image because fish sees it that way, looks like a fish swimming, right? Sees it this way, it's a crawdad. Whether a fish can figure that or not, I don't know. But Guido Hibden, I mean, I know they make a big deal about who wins the Bassmaster Classic. Bass Angler of the Year 2 years in a row. That's impressive. You pay attention to them guys. Yeah, I know it looks kind of squirrely, but it's Guido. And kind of came as a kit. Yeah, I got off the eBay cheap. I had to put the little claws on, the hooks on. Came in a package. Beat up old package. 4 of them in there. I gave one to Jason. And pretty cool. We'll catch the fish on that. It's like a medium diver, not too deep. Medium diver. Stop and start. I'll see if it works. I don't know how you asked the fish whether he thought it was a crawdad or if he thought it was a fish. I guess it don't matter much. He bites it. And it came in different colors. We got the baby bass. Baby bass. The sparkles in that sucker. That's going to get somebody's attention. Little orange claws, sparkles, double image. He went overkill on this sucker, didn't he? I know that's going to work. Angler of the year, 2 years run. Besides all the other things we did. And another one. The chartreuse. We got the chartreuse. Just the first one was more like a perch. Hey, sweet. Bring a smile on my face, fish with stuff like this. This is from Renowski Guido Hidden design. So is the frog. Same sort of thing. Only he's got feet. He got little dangling feet. Getting hypnotized, aren't you? Hinged in the middle. Diver, frog, stop, start it. We'll catch me some fish on that. Got Jason one too, so stay tuned. Something's gotta bite it. We'll have to give him a lecture about who made it. Who designed this, and Guido Hibden and Renowski. Pretty impressive, a little squirrely sometimes, but they work. They work for us. I think I got another one here from Renowski. A little less squirrely. It's a spoon. Looks like a perch or a walleye. Right? And I got the Johnson spoon version. Weedless. Right? Got your weedless lure. Boom. Also got the other one here. Have that in the thumbnail, did I? In package. And that's got treble hook. Sometimes you get better hookups with the treble. And that definitely looks like a yeller perch. Don't catch me some fish on that. And on that, sometimes you gotta chuck it back there where the fish are. They love being in the weeds. We just don't like fishing in there. But boom, boom. These are gonna catch fish. Got another one somewhere. Might have showed you before, but I can't remember. I go back and watch my own stuff. And speak up. Can you hear me? I don't know. I don't know when I'm going down and down and down. Here's a hidden. Well, I guess I had the fire tails, didn't I? In the Sonic. Hidden cousin. Check that out. Can you read that? Is that focusing in? Yeah, I think so. Hidden cousin 2. That's what that is. 1-1. It's either 11 or 2. Hidden cousin. I used to have one of these. Caught fish on it, but lost it. Get that thing on the front. Kind of like the other lure. What was that other lure? True Temper. Had the wire on the front. Gets down there digging. Ding, ding, ding. Won't take all the paint off this noose. And check it out. Ain't that cool looking? That's going to catch us some fish. I know these work. Going to catch us some fish. I don't remember what I caught on it, but probably bass, spectral. You know me. Anything else that'll bite. Digging on the bottom, maybe catch me a catfish. Hidden cousin. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know, it's kind of the idea like the pogo shed. Now those I didn't have back in the day, but I have used them on my show for Mans, the pogo shed. Just kind of that back tail swimming. Hooked it there. And I like that graphic. That dares me. You know this sucker's going. We're going to catch a fish. You're going to see it. I can't say go look. No, I didn't catch one yet. Didn't do it yet. It's going to happen. Got some more assassinators. I think I showed this before. And I know this we have on the show. We have the assassinator on the show because they work. The only hitch is right here catches some weeds. Not a lot of them, but every once in a while it gets one right there in the middle, and then it's on both sides. But it works so good, it's worth the hassle. It's worth the hassle to mess with it. And what happens is this sucker goes along, and both of these are on swivels, not just the top one. And as they go along, that bottom one comes up, every once in a while hits that top one. And it puts action into the bait like you hit a log. Yeah, like you hit a log or a rock. Or you twitch the rod, which you do that. But this does it on its own. It just goes along. Love that technical stuff, don't you? That's how it works. And that you can go to our channel, go up to the channel thumb icon, and go to check out these lures. It's on several of our Canada fishing trips, more recent ones. It worked good, worked dang good. So when I saw some more of them, grabbed them. Assassinator. Pretty dang cool. Cool name too. We'll be back or something like that. No, I guess that's a Terminator. That's a different bait company. Check this bugger out. Don't know who made this. This is something I bought somewhere and I cannot remember where or who makes it. Got one up next to each other. Going through the water like that. And the cool stuff about sticking it in your tackle box. Boom. Now it just don't take up much room. Can't remember where I got it. Probably saw that. That's great. And I've caught fish on them. I don't know about this one in particular. I got more of them. And we're going to catch some fish on it. Pretty slick, huh? It's a folding spinnerbait. Double wires going through there, and you just shove them up back. On back. Boom. Don't take up as much space. Brilliant. Gotta love it. Yeah, enough playing with you. Alrighty. What else we got? Oh. Now these buggers. These can be expensive, so watch yourself. But I managed to find some, less than, they were a little beat up. Had to put skirts on them and paint a couple of them. But, Tornado, Shoestring, Dubois, or Dubois, and how you pronounce that. Come up with these. Bass Pro used to sell them, and it says Bass Pro right on it. Which one would be easier to read? I guess that's right. I do have one of these. I had them in the past and lost them. I don't know if you can read that, but it says Bass Pro on it, and Tornado. And yeah, I put the orange and yellow on there. Chartreuse. Got a little, almost like just half of a swivel. And it vibrates helicopters down when you drop it. A different action to it. and it makes a noise. And then also, it's got this flat head, so you can bring it up to the top. Use it like a buzz bait. I know they work because I had a nice bass on one of the shows. I don't think I got him in, but he was on there. Operator error. No fault of the lure. I know it'll work because I used to catch fish on them. And got them back. But these are not cheap. I mean, you can look at it and go, what? For a spinnerbait, well, I might find somebody with 3 of them. You know how you get on that eBay and you keep going back and back and back and back and back and back till your wife's like, what are you doing? Well, I ain't spending any money, but when I got the 3 of these for a decent price, jumped on them. The other 2 are smaller. I didn't remember that they made a smaller one. I had this bigger one, and they made it a smaller. It has a smaller blade on it. Speak up. Keep your elbows on the table. My brain's saying that to me the whole time. I hope I'm doing it. And one's got smaller blade. So I don't know how these work. I've never had these. But I've had the bigger one. And still do. Made it yellow and red. I think I made the other one. And yeah, the skirts were toast on these, but who cares? Bunch of them in my tackle box. The other one was brown. So this was brown. I didn't paint that. So I put the orange and brown skirt on it. Crawdad color. And it had copper blade on it. When it's raining, oh, you can read it on that one. Let's see here. Should be able to read it on this one. Tornado. Bass Pro Shop. Does it say shoestring the boy? Shoestring. Yeah, I guess we just say shoestring. Buy a shoestring. The original rig jobber. Well, not the original. From the 80s rig jobber. 70s and 80s. Pretty cool. Tornadoes. I was pretty psyched to get those. Because, yeah, I had to do some work on them, but for the price, holy smokes, some of those guys want $50 for one. I got all 3 of these for a lot less than that. But yeah, I had to work on them. Not exactly collector's item, and they weren't in the package. I think the first one I got was in the package for $3 or something. About fell over the table to grab it. Tornadoes. Just fun to say. Vision a tornado. Now you know these boogers are on the end of your lines. Oh, fire breakneck there. And helicoptering down. Sweet. Pretty sweet stuff. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little journey. Got anything else laying here? Oh. This is somebody that's making the modern version of that now. If you don't want to put up the $50. When you put a search in for thing just started up again. When you put in a search for the tornado, this guy comes up that makes these. And they are not tornadoes, but pretty much same deal. Got the bent over blade. More cupped on it. He didn't bend it totally over. And, pretty cool. That's bigger. Gonna catch some fish. Got that. What else we got laying around here? Nickels. Well, if I've talked about Nickels spinner baits. Good spinner baits. Good vibration. Hold up good. And look at that sucker. Black with blue flecks in it. I do really well with these when it's dark, cloudy out, but not raining. When it's raining, I don't do so good with these. Copper and black when it's raining. it's not raining, black and blue. Of course, you probably got that stuff in other things. And this is another Nichols spinnerbait. Nichols Spinnerbait Company. I think they did jigs too. And that's a cool color, isn't it? Found that buried in my stuff. I had lost one, but I didn't realize I had two of them. I can catch fish on this because I know it works. I've caught fish on it before. Nichols Spinnerbaits. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, you might have to hunt them down. I think I saw a thing on the Nichols when finally went under or gave it up. Sometimes people just retire. And check that out. Quality spinnerbait company, and they work. You can hit them with confidence on all kinds of different blades, configurations, colors, the whole thing. Good deal. Fish catchers. Fish catchers. What we got here? Nichols. What this one is. More spinnerbaits. Copper. Who makes this? It says right on that little blade. What does it say? Durstein. Durstein? I wonder what you're going to find. If you know about this, put it down in the comments, because I got one, but I ain't heard of it. You know how it is. Get a little box of stuff or a bag of stuff. It just looks cool, and it does. Got copper blade. Now, of course, I put the black on the back, what I was just talking about. When it's raining, boom, copper, black, copper, black, bam. That's the deal. Learn something new all the time. Derstine. So you can see that. So you can look it up. Maybe right there. Probably backwards. Sorry about that. Good spinnerbait. This guy, I don't know who makes this. Check out the blades on that. This guy catches fish. I've caught fish on this dude. Got a brother too. Smallmouth. Something about chartreuse takes off smallmouth and pike. And not that you can't catch a largemouth on it, but boy, something about chartreuse. Smallmouth bass. Boom! It's like it just pisses them off. Alrighty. Things I got laying here. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope I was speaking loud enough, and I hoped it was holding it steady. I try. Keeping all this thing straight, which is what, what's where. Oh boy, now I get to edit it. Yeah, I'm a muck for computers and technology, but I'll try to get it done. You folks have a great day. Thank you so much. Well, here you go, folks. Big mess now on the table. Tornadoes, assassinators, spoon plug, double spin, tornado, Nichols, cousin, Renowski, double image. Never heard of those. Can't wait to throw those out. Awesome. Kid in the candy store.